I'm going to show you how to use Quick Mask in order to make a selection on your image. Make sure you're using your brush tool, and then go down and press on the Quick Mask button to make sure that you go into Quick Mask. You'll know that you're in Quick Mask because in the Channels palette another channel will appear that says Quick Mask. Okay, let's double click on Quick Mask right now and make sure that whatever we paint with our Quick Mask will be our selected area. That's the way I like to work. The other option, masked area, is simply the inverse. So I like to work in selected area. I also like to work with an opacity of 50% so that I can still see the background. And you can experiment by putting this on 100% and see the difference. Okay, so I'm pressing on Quick Mask. My layer appears in the channels. I know that I'm in Quick Mask mode, and so now when I start to paint, I'm going to see that 50% red color. And I'm going to click and drag my mouse and paint over the area that I want to make into a selection. This is a great way to make a selection because it's editable. You don't have to get it right the first time. When I've made my selection, I'm done with it now. Now I want to go back into my selection and make sure there's no holes in it, and it's kind of hard to see when I'm working in Quick Mask in 50% like this. So what I can do is come over to my Channels palette, remove the views on all the other layers so that I'm just viewing my mask. Then I can go back and fill in any areas that I need to. And it's much clearer to see when you're just viewing this layer. Okay, so I'm done editing my Quick Mask. I'm going to view all the other layers. Now before I click on this icon again and exit Quick Mask, if I were to exit Quick Mask right now, my mask would end up being turned into a selection. And from there I could work with this selection. But I want to save my selection before I exit Quick Mask in case I want to go back into it and change it or use it again. And so over here, before I exit Quick Mask, I'm going to drag this layer onto the new layer icon. And when I do that, it makes a copy of it. And so now when I exit Quick Mask and my mask becomes a selection, I will still have this layer in here that will never disappear, so that if I choose I can go in and use it again. Now I have my selection, and from here I can use any adjustment layer, apply a filter, or delete, or do whatever I want with it. In this case I want to apply a filter. And before I go and apply a filter, I want to make a copy of this layer, my original layer, so that I always have a pristine original layer in case I want to go back, in case I don't like the adjustments that I make. So now I'm going to apply a filter to my layer copy. Okay, and if I'm happy with that, I can deselect. Control D will deselect your selection. And that concludes the lesson on Quick Mask.